When you go to the range, go with a plan. Make that plan to accomplish something positive.
A lot of people go to the range, a lot of people shoot. Not as much as we would like, of course, but we do go out to the range and shoot. But what are we working on? Well, that's an important question. And I brought in my friend Paul Markel, student of the gun, an experienced trainer, law enforcement, Marine. You teach this stuff and you come up with, I think, a pretty cool way to take maximum advantage of your time at the range. What do you call this thing?
Well, I call the drill the one box workout. And essentially what you have is one box of practice ammo, a box of 50. What can I do? How can I go to the range and make the most of my available ammunition and my time?
I got 50 rounds.
50 rounds.
So what are we going to do here?
Well, step number one, I want you to work on your focus.
Okay.
First 10 rounds, punch the gun out with two hands, focus on your front sight, and focus on your trigger press.
All right, Paul, I got my 10 millimeter SIG, my GT20 that we made up for Gun Talk. First time to shoot this gun, so we're gonna find out what it does.
All right. Now, one-handed. Are you right or left-handed? I don't care which, but whichever your dominant hand is, reload that gun, punch that dominant hand out, do another 10.
All right, Paul, I got out the Ruger LCR. This is in the 327 Federal, but because I'm smart, I'm shooting the 32 H&R in it.
There you go. Focus on your front sight. What do you think's next?
Gotta go the other hand.
Gotta go the other hand, the other hand only. And this is where people are like, but my shot groups don't look as good if I just use that hand. Well, then you need to practice.
That's why we practice, right? All right, Paul, I got the Ruger America pistol, 9 millimeter. You got it ready?
It's all ready to go. I just want you to pick it up with your left hand and go to work.
Okay, this hand's hurt. That's why I'm doing this.
All right. Now, some places will let you draw from a holster, some ranges won't.
Right.
Your local range might say, no way, we're not letting you draw from a holster. That's cool. Okay. What you do, if you have a barrel or a table, every indoor range has a little table.
Sure.
Take your gun, stage it on the table like you would at home, and on command, have your buddy say, fight or shoot or whatever. Pick up the gun, fire 2 rounds. Put it, decock it, whatever you have to do, decock it, put the safety back on,
or back
put it down.
In the holster if you're working from the holster.
Or back in the holster, that's right.
Okay.
And then repeat that until you're done. So there's 10 rounds. All right, Tom, are you ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right. Fight! Fight!
All right, let me ask you a question. Why 2 shots?
Well, the reason we're doing 2 shots is because, number one, it would take a long time if you just did 1.
Okay.
Number 2, we're more working on the mechanics than the actual shooting because we've done a lot of shooting.
Okay.
I really want to work on the mechanics. And the thing about firing 2 shots is it gives you the opportunity to do your recoil recovery.
Because what you're really doing is you're acquiring the sight picture, press, and then after it comes back down, acquiring it a second time.
That's right.
Press, and then acquiring it the 3rd time as though you would need to shoot again.
Exactly.
And then you put it back down. So as much as anything, this is about picking up the sights quickly.
Yes, and you're drilling your fundamentals. You're reinstalling the fundamentals. Some folks go to the range and they just turn money into noise and empty brass. And that can be a lot of fun, but that's not training.
All right, Paul, this is the last 10 rounds of the one box workout.
Yeah.
All right. What's our drill? What are we doing here?
Okay, we're gonna work on reloading. If you have a semi-automatic pistol, one of the things you need to work on mechanically is reloading that beast.
Right.
So I want you to just pick the gun up, load it, and fire until it's empty.
Like that.
There you go. You're a beginner once, a student for life. you got 50 rounds of empty brass on the ground.
Right.
You can walk away feeling like you actually accomplished something.
I had a plan. When I got there, I said, I am going to work on these 5 things. That's actually a lot of practice for 1 box of ammo.
That is a lot of practice. And ask yourself, when's the last time you got that much valuable skill maintenance out of 50 rounds of ammo?
There you go.